So we talked about rivals.
Yeah.
You've got a real big friendship with another team in Germany, in Aachen.
Just across the border, yeah. 25 years.
25 years?
Longer.
How is that? What do lots of people go to both the games?
It's normal fans, ultras, hardcore.
Yeah.
Everybody, Hooligan 11, everybody's really intertwined.
Oh wow.
It's really intertwined.
And it helps because you're both wearing yellow and black.
The whole name for the whole thing is Yellow Black Army. So that's a thing, but like I think it just started because with our old first generation hooligans starting to go to games and just checking what's going on, and they befriended each other, and when Ultra started coming into play, that automatically went to them, and then people just started visiting. They used to play second division in Germany.
Yeah, now maybe like in the fifth division or something.
Hey,
de fourth.
We gaan naar boven.
Wacht even, kom eraan.
Heb je interview?
Ik kom. So.
Yeah. We got you a drink.
All right. Wacht heel even.
Dat is een voetbal, joh.
Goed, zien we dadelijk hoor.
See you later, boys. So, just quickly, because we're nearly at kick-off.
No problem.
So it's the Eerste division. Eerste?
First division. It's called.
Yeah.
Because this is
the Premier, and then
it's called. It's all. What's in the name? You know?
Yeah. So there's So there's eight teams in a playoff.
There's 8 teams in the playoff. It's like when you. Oh man, it's difficult to explain. You got because everybody plays down in
obviously you can't see this, but Joe has just bought over 3 beers and dropped one.
Standard Joe.
So you can be a period champion, which means you played the best over I think 10 or 11 games.
Yeah.
That qualifies you to automatically to take part in the playoffs.
Wow.
Then there's a certain number of teams that qualify for that. So obviously, when teams play good in the period championships, they're probably up high.
Yeah.
Because no one like almost wins 11 games and then doesn't win anything.
Of course,
else.
yeah.
So there's 8 teams there's 8 teams in this division.
Yes.
The lowest 4 of the 8 play against each other. That's the first round. Then the two teams of the
Roda, hopefully my new team.
Dutch Premier League Eredivisie come into play. They get added to it, and then you play 2 more rounds.
Wow.
And then there's 2 finals, and whoever wins those 2 finals either stays up or goes down,
or
goes down.
2 up, or Wow, that's complicated.
But it's hard to get out. It's hard to get out now because Nijmegen, which is traditionally an Eredivisie team, is down here. Twente, which is a big Dutch team.
Is a big team.
It's a big team.
They won the
Huge
league.
Following.
They won the league like 5 years ago.
Yeah, huge team, big following, like 30,000 people every game.
Yeah, one of our old players, Dusan Tadic, is now at Ajax. He was at Twente, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. Real good team. Yeah. How are they in the?
No, they're first now.
Oh.
So they'll probably go up, but they got they don't belong down here. I would say we don't belong down here either. I mean, we've been beat down a lot, like beaten senseless, kind of like with
just about standing still.
Yeah, but the thing is like it's like I think you would agree if you would ask objective people, not taking in rivalries or whatever.
Yeah.
To get Roda is an Eredivisie team that belongs there because of the stadium, the fan culture, everything.
So. Whereas some other teams maybe Sittard and there's some other clubs that maybe aren't really first division clubs.
I would say especially Emmen, which is a team that is like by chance got in there, which is good for them. But like
for sure.
Well, obviously I'm Roda, so Sittard doesn't belong in there. So whatever, but there's a bunch of teams, but hey, on the other hand, there's a couple of teams in there that no one thought that would be in there right now that holding their own. So I mean, who am I to say? But I just care about my team. So who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
We should be up there.
So one other question about the league. There's no relegation.
And the fans.
There is.
Oh, there is.
There's been relegation since a year or 2 years now to the highest non-league level.
To the highest normally. Oh, okay. Sorry.
And but I think it's still by choice. So if the champions of the non-league decide they don't want to promote, they can stay down.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
in Holland, it's been a big discussion because a lot of those non-league teams,
Yeah.
they play very local division, local derbies, and at some of those derbies, there's way more people than there are at some of these first division
Oh, really?
games.
Just because it's so localized.
Yes. There's sometimes like 3, 4, 5,000 people, where at some of these first division games there's maybe 2,000 people,
Really?
maybe 1,000 people.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you know, like you can compare this probably to first division here. It's probably comparable to League 1, League 2 in
League 1 or
England.
League 2, yeah. Of course.
I mean, the championship would be top league here.
Yeah, really. Apart from
It
the
would
top
be.
3 or 4 teams, quite good.
Yeah, no, of
PSV
course,
and-
that's, of course, that's a different thing. But I think teams like, I don't know.
So
I mean, a team like Ajax wouldn't. I don't think they would play top in England.
No, really?
They would probably be fighting relegation, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
A recent thing for the Eerste Division is the young teams.
yeah, that's bullshit.
How do you feel about that?
No, that's bullshit. That's like bullshit. I'll tell you one thing. If you we played Ajax, the young team of Ajax on Monday,
And lost
so
5-1.
whoever, lost 5-1. So the thing is, Ajax plays on Sunday or on Saturday.
Yeah.
So they got also a couple of young players on the bench. So
Yeah.
whoever doesn't play
Can then play.
can then play there, and they're like. But also, I think this season you're still allowed to. You have a limited amount of games that you can put players of the first team into the young team.
Yeah. So it's limited.
Yeah, but if someone comes back from an injury, you can put him in there, and if you're unlucky, you know,
Yeah.
like if you play
exactly.
you play young Ajax on a Friday, they won't do that because they say
then
we
they've
need
got
the
to
best
play the
players
next day.
to be on the bench
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
first
yeah.
team. And now you get the best young Ajax team,
Yeah.
maybe even with a couple of the first team players to play on a Monday. So
So
and
say
that's
for
like-
example, if you played on a Monday at the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
De Ligt or anyone could play,
Well,
and then
potentially.
because he's maybe got
No,
an injury,
potentially,
and then he
yeah,
could play.
Potentially he could. So that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Or Frankie de Jong, that's bullshit. You know, because I mean,
Yeah, Frankie de Jong.
I mean,
Yeah.
and then I think they're allowed to play like maybe 3 or 4 or 5. I think I think if you played 5 games or you were the selection for 5 games with the first team, you can't play.
Then
with
you
the
can't
second
play
team
anymore. Yeah.
But say, like you said, but if that happens in the second game, or I'd say Frankie de Jong or Matthijs de Ligt are injured, and they say let's bring
they
him
can
back
come
to
back.
that team, you might be the unlucky team that plays against both of them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You
And
can
let
play
him
both.
play
and then,
make a hat trick against him.
and then,
you know,
in,
like-
and then in 2 weeks' time, they play with
he's
none
not,
of the players.
he's not even
yeah.
allowed to play anymore. So
Yeah.
it's just corruption of
So
the whole
it's,
competition.
so it's uneven for everyone.
It's very
yeah.
uneven. But they shouldn't be in there anyways. They should have their own competition like they used to.
Yeah, exactly. So we're getting short for time, but a couple of weeks ago you played Ajax first team.
Yeah.
And then it was it got taken into penalties,
Yeah.
and then lost to the young team. How's that happen?
Mentality.
That's what we've all been talking about all day. How's
It's mentality. It's a mentality issue. It's a Monday night, a cold Monday night on a training complex because you don't play at the big stadium. You play at a side thing. Yeah, you play at a side thing, and that's what it is. I think it's probably mentality. What else would it be?
So finally, what are your expectations for the season? Just to get in the playoffs?
Yeah.
You really just got to get in the playoffs, and
We're
that's it.
fifth now. We can't be champion. And I mean, the only way to get relegated directly is being champions. That won't happen.
Yeah.
So playoffs and hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully play the final against Sittard and win.
So what are your predictions for tonight?
2-0 Roda.
2-0 Roda. Let's go. Right, let's go and do it.